Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be learning about the drop two chords, how to make them, and of course, how to use them. Now, the first thing to know before you're able to make these chords is the number system itself. It's imperative you know it properly before you're able to make these chords or even use them. So, using the key of C, for example, we have our solfa notation as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Again, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So the number system for that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1. That's the next octave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the way the solfa notation is named. 1 through A, or 1 through 1, which is the next octave. So we're talking now about drop two. Drop two. And we're going to be learning it with chords. Remember, we have our major chord for C. This is our major chord. This is the do chord for C. And drop two is simply the second highest note. What do I mean by the second highest note? This is do, mi, and so. So 1, 3, 5. The second highest note here is this mi. So I drop that second highest note to the octave below. That is simply the meaning of a drop two chord. And then I can add the two. So that means we're learning two things here. We're learning the drop two and the add two chords. So the add two is the second note from the root position. So we're learning with this particular major chord here. The second note from the root position is D. So add two, this is what the add two means. We added this one to the normal triad. And then when we're asked to drop it, drop the two. Dropping of the two simply means dropping the second highest note. And this is the highest note, so the second highest is our E. So this is the sound we're expecting. If we have to play an add two and drop two together, this is the sound we're expecting. Same goes for every other chord. This is B flat major chord. If we have to play the add two and drop two, it becomes, this is the add two, then the drop two. So that's for the B flat major chord. Same thing with A flat. So if we have to play the add two and drop two together, this is what it sounds like. So for example, in a song, let me use the key of F. We know our major chord as F, A, C. So our drop two here plus our add two would be this. Then you drop the second highest note. You know, you hear most professionals use these chords all the time. It's kind of really what separates the beginners from the professionals. When you hear the way they use these sort of chords, you can combine them with, different techniques to give you wonderful melodies. So, for example, in the song Amazing Grace, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I'm using only drop twos. You see? This is the 1, but it is in a drop two, add two mode right now. And then, amazing grace, how sweet, we're supposed to go to the 4. The 4 normally should be this, right? Or on the next octave, should be this. But then you add the 2, which is the next one after the root note. Then you drop the 2, the second highest, which is this one. So then gives us that sound. Amazing grace, how sweet, how sweet. And for me, I always prefer using these chords rather than the normal, the normal 4 chords. I prefer these ones. They sound more mature, more beautiful. So this is the 1, this is the 4, this is the 5. And how did we get that 5? This is our normal 5 for the key of F, C, E, G, the key of F. So playing the add 2 and drop 2, this is our add 2. Then I'll drop 2, the second highest note. So just like that. That is basically the pattern to form drop 2 chords. So if you've been hearing about drop 2 chords and you didn't really know what the person was saying or really didn't comprehend what he or she was saying, this is the perfect example or the perfect way to form drop 2 chords. So you can apply it in every song. There are different drop 2 chords. I just showed you the basics, which is the 1, 4, 5, which is for the key of F, we have it as this. 4, 5. There's different ones, of course. There's so many of them, but basically that is the way you form them. So I believe with that first example, the add 2 and the drop 2, you on your own should be able to form drop 2 chords in any key at all. That is basically the pattern they take. You drop the second highest note. You drop the second highest note, and it gives you your drop 2. Very beautiful chord. So try this in songs and get back to me and tell me what you think about it.